Welcome what?
Welcome to the circus.
There's no gravity that sucked me in your orbit. There's no magnet that was in your heart. The one restriction was the friction that was keeping us a little too far apart. Well, why fight it? I was secretly delighted. I gave chase and then I let you win. You felt lovely when you loved me like a fool, but now I can't let
There's the carbon dioxide behind the color you are.
Welcome. Welcome to 52 Weeks to 50. My name is Paula, and over the next year, over the next 52 weeks, I will be sharing with you a variety of things about my life. 52 Weeks to 50 for me is a personal journey and journaling of my life at age 49 up to the age of 50. So, over the next 52 weeks, I'd like to share with you my personal growth. I've been on this journey probably for about 10 years. At age 39, I probably was in the deepest depression and period of my life. Wow, when I think about it, I am lucky to be here because I didn't want to be here. And I had all types of thoughts and all types of feelings about just not being here anymore. And though I didn't do anything drastic or anything, what was going on in my head, I knew I had to begin to sort of flesh out and try to make sense of. So over the past 10 years, from 39 to 49, I've been on this journey. I have had tremendous discoveries. I've had tremendous growth, but there's still a good number of areas that I need to work on. And I'd like to carry you all through this journey of mine because my goal is at 50. I would love to be at a level playing field and really be at total internal peace. So every week I will have a particular area that I'm working on. And a lot of times those areas that I'm working on are based on what's happening in my life at that time. So, and life is fluid, life changes. I would be thankful if there was a week where I was like, I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to work on, but I know that's not true. So again, over the 52 weeks, I will be sharing with you my life, my daughter. Yes, I'm 49 years old, but as you've seen in my intro, I have a small child. Her name is Gabrielle, and she came into my life through adoption. So I'd love to share that experience with you. I'd love to share this transition that I'm going through with my hair, and I call it transitioning because I am trying to grow the chemicals and perms out of my hair. And thus far it's been 6 months. Actual intro honestly has taken me a week to get to because my life is just that crazy. So I would love to be one of those daily vloggers, but I'm really clear it's going to be once a week. Now, you may occasionally see a video pop up from me in the middle of the week, but for the most part, it's really going to be once a week. I'm single. I adopted my daughter. My daughter came into my life when I was about 46 years old. She was born when I was 45. I literally was in courts for 2 years. And I believe that things happen for a reason. I believe this child came into my life to enlighten me, to teach me so much. And you'll see her throughout. She is beautiful. She has a lot of charisma and a lot of personality. And this 49-year-old woman has a hard time keeping up with her. I have a hard time.
What are you doing? You spitting out food? Hey, what are you doing?
I'm not spinning up.
Then what are you doing with the cup?
Just not talking.
You always talk. What do you mean not talking? Since when do you not talk? The only time you don't talk is when you're trying to eat. Excuse me. Am I interrupting you? Am I bothering you? Really? Well, you know what? You bother me a lot, so I get to bother you. And we need to do something to that hair. Because it's looking sort of, I don't know. Look at that head. Look at that head. Did you just fart?
Yeah, okay.
What did you say?
Excuse me.
Tell you.
This is
Chillins.
No, and I've said to her, you know, you remember going to court for adoption day? It's like, yeah, I'm like, the judge said I can't take you back. So we're in this together and we got to figure this out. And so, yeah, she's high energy, highly intelligent, and she will try to figure and outsmart anybody. My job as her mother is to help to guide her to use all of those smarts and those skills along a path that will be positive and will contribute to greater society. That's the goal. So, yeah, so you'll see some of that. A lot of my daughter. You'll see me going through the transition with hair. You'll see me and this perimenopausal 49-year-old woman who's suddenly her weight is just like gone up, and doesn't want to step on a scale. But, you know, whatever. Yeah. You'll see nutrition. I will share some of my cooking with you as I'm preparing my food, sometimes even as I'm preparing her food. You'll see her eating her hot dogs and chicken nuggets, and you'll see me right across from her eating a kale salad or having a wonderful green smoothie. I'll also share with you my journeys in fitness, nutrition. I really would. My weight, again, I don't really know what it is. I don't really want to know. But I need to know. I know I need to know. I need to step on the scales. I am a marathon. Well, okay. I can't say I'm a marathon runner because I really haven't run a marathon in about 4 years. Yeah, I haven't run a marathon in about 4 years. But over a 2 or 3 year period, I ran 7 marathons. And I love running. I've been running since I was 12 years old. And up until the time that my daughter came to me, running was a daily thing. For me, it was like brushing your teeth in the morning. I'd get up in the morning, I'd put on my clothes, I'd brush my teeth, I'd head out the door. I'd run 5 to 7 miles before work. I'd come home, I'd shower, I'd go to work. I did this for years. I mean, this is just part of who I am. But as a single mom, raising a small child with no support, I'm in California. My family's not out here. My family's on the East Coast. I don't have that support. I don't have anyone who can, you know, watch her while I head out at 5 o'clock in the morning to run. It's not there. I've watched a lot of YouTube channels, and when I watch them, I'm like, wow, I'm like addicted to YouTube. And I'm like, I want to do that. And I actually did years ago, probably in about 2009. I had a YouTube channel, and YouTube was totally different at that time. But it just had a totally different feel. There was no need for lights. I mean, I've actually purchased lights for this. It was raw. It was so raw, and it was fun. And I want this to be fun. So sometimes you'll see me where I'm not wearing any makeup. It may work for me or it may not. I'll still continue this journey if for no other reason than for me to look back at 50 and see the progress that I've made over the year. So yeah, and not only myself but my daughter. I love watching her. Probably a couple of times a week I look at pictures of her when she first came to me and pictures of her now. And it's amazing. Her expression has changed. Everything about her is just so different and so delicious. You know, she's just so, though I say that, you know, she's delicious, but half of the time I'm just like, sit down, be quiet, why do you talk all the time? You know, yeah. God and universe, it was meant to be. So, she is my heart. She's my everything. And she is the reason that I do most of what I do now, and I have no idea where I would be and who I would be if she weren't in my life. I think I'd probably, you know, be balled up in a corner somewhere. So, yeah, she's everything. So anyway, again, my name is Paula. I will be sharing with you 52 Weeks to 50. I live in Carson, California. And yeah. So, again, thank you for watching this and joining my daughter and I as we move through 52 weeks. Blessings.